Give me 3 seconds. Alright, we're good. Yes, we're clean. Cool. Fix this. Alright, clean. Today we're going to be doing the mini event for this season. So that's going to be in about 2 hours. I don't have the timer thing on OBS, so I can't really do anything about that. I don't feel like downloading it again. So we're just going to wait till I think 2 or 3. I'm not entirely sure. I'll look it up again. But, yeah. It's either we play some Fortnite or we stream the FNCS finals. One of the two. I'm gonna go and pull up chat on my phone. Here we are. Alright. We are going to go on ahead and just, I guess we could just mess around for a little bit. I gotta practice up anyway. I haven't really played today. This is fine. Does this say private for you?
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be like a 3-hour stream, maybe.
I'm not gonna be in here for 3 hours.
Well, I'm gonna be streaming until the live event starts. Where's my thing at? There it is. Alright. One is Chapter 6, Season 1 live event. We will got a bada boom. Bada bing. Okay, 2:30. Okay, 2:30. 2:30 is when we gotta get into a battle royale game. That's about 2 hours and 28 minutes. No, 26 minutes. Yeah. 2 hours and 26 minutes.
Welcome to the edit section.
I'm gonna go and put on
I'm going to edit.
it's the same thing as free build.
I know.
I don't know why they made that change. I remember when it was just an open world for the free build section. I don't know why they changed it.
Welcome to the edit section.
You're an edit, not... Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm an edit.
I thought you said you're in free build. Actually, never mind. I can't edit today.
I already did this one.
I can't edit
Wait,
today.
what are you in?
I'm an edit.
I keep messing this up. You just launched me off the map. Get out of here, buddy, bro.
Well, I I sped run that, bro.
Uh, you should have seen what I just did, bro.
What did you do?
Look at this one. I did that with no mess ups.
What did you
Bro.
do with no mess ups?
This one, bro. You already resetted it.
It's not that hard to do with no mess ups. I did it too with no mess ups. Can you speedrun it with no mess ups?
How do you speed run it with a mess
By
ups?
sprinting through it?
What do you mean sprinting through it? What?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Get out, buddy.
Why am I supposed to get out? Why are you cranking?
Because I can.
You cannot. Wait, can I just... You just made me...
Welcome to the edit section.
This is what I mean. Come here. This is what I mean. This is what I mean.
Sprinting through it?
Yes, I said that.
It doesn't look like you're sprinting.
I clearly am. Attempting to, anyway. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Welcome
I'm
to the
leaving.
edit section.
Alright.
I'm not. You just made me mad. I didn't do that to you. Why did you reset it when I was trying it? Huh? You trying to be
'Cause you-
toxic?
Stop sprinting.
Why are you trying to be toxic?
You stop sprinting.
Okay, that doesn't give you a right to reset it.
You said you were.
Oh my god. No, I didn't.
No, you did. I will go back on your stream and send you a video, bro. Of you saying I am sprinting.
I didn't say for you to reset it. Yeah. Where's... Nah.
I'm still over here. I'm still here, buddy.
I don't care. You can't kill me, bro.
Get out. You missed that. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Edit section.
Still here. What was you trying to do? I think you're stuck.
Nope.
Bye.
Welcome to the edit section.
Bye. Have a great time. You're missing most of your shots.
No, I'm not. You're missing most of your shots.
No, I'm not. I literally done already 300 damage to you. Why do I keep aiming out? How did you miss that? Man, shot though. Let's go. I won. I'm crazy.
Yup. You are so crazy. It's not even funny.
I am.
Welcome to the aim section.
Yeah, you are, totally. You're totally not so bad at the game.
I'm totally not able to. What? Yeah, I can still kill you though. And one more time from you.
That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean win more times?
Against you in a fight.
I don't even know why I'm aim practicing. I'm not getting ready for a tournament or anything.
There you are.
No, I'm not.
The pros are me. I'm the pros.
You're not a pro.
Yes, I am. I'm better than you.
Do you have PR?
You don't.
Do you?
You don't.
Do you?
No. You don't either.
Okay, then you're not a pro.
Yes, I am.
No, you're
I'm
not.
better than you still.
Do you have earnings?
Yes, I have $2 in earnings now.
I have
You can
$3
search
in
it up.
earnings.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You have no earnings.
How do you know?
Go search up your name on Fortnite Tracker, buddy.
Yeah, do it.
I already did.
No, you didn't.
I did it a while ago.
Okay. Then, what's my peak rank?
Champ.
My peak rank is camp. Okay.
Champ. Dumb.
Champ? No, the first thing you see is Battle Royale. Dummy, you did not look up my Fortnite tracker, dude. The very first peak rank that pops up is Battle Royale. Like, come on now. Be smarter
I
than that.
actually hurt my hand so bad.
Alright. We are going to play some Range Reload and wait for a little bit. The 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 live event starts at 2:30, so we got like a couple minutes of time. You got a couple minutes. Where are my mods at besides Nightbot? My mods have disappeared from existence. I have a stuffy nose. We got one contestant. He's not gonna be too much of a problem, right? Hope not. Do we want to watch FNCS after this? Because FNCS Globals, I think, is up. That suck. Where's that one guy at? My heart sucks silver, and now I'm probably gonna get to like diamond. Not diamond, gold. This game, maybe. Possibly. Dang, pure bots. Let me take care of this guy real quick. And that guy. Are we done here? I hope so. Get all this loot. I think we're done here. Alright. Okay, we're good. Use this med kit. Can I get a better AR? I cannot. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna use this. Cause why not? Actually, I found an AR. Cool. I'm gonna take the SMG this game. Cause why not? Ugh. What am I catching? A gold combat. I'll see. What? Everybody wants me today. Why is he running? I'll never know. Let me see. I like this loadout, and I kind of don't like it at the same time. I'll take the minis. Every single one of those shots missed him. Got 13 on him. Where is bro? Is he right here? Hmm. I shot his forehead. How come pros can do that and it works perfectly fine, but I can't do it? I don't understand. Get out of here. I want my SMG. Where is it? There you are. Alright. Heals. No big pots. Sad. I got everything else though. Alright, we're good. If I could get a big pot, that'd be great. What? Okay. Okay, guns just don't want to be my friend today. Gotcha. Guns just do not want to help me out today. I'm not carrying an SMG. I'm not carrying an SMG if that's what's gonna happen. Alright. FNCS. I'm just gonna watch FNCS, honestly. Because, I don't really feel like playing Fortnite for 50 million years. Okay. Let's watch FNCS.
Make it. You can maybe buy him a little bit more placement, but things are looking pretty grim.
Yeah, dark for Nebs right now. He needs some shining light, something.
Oh, dang.
Unable
He just got bodied.
It's gonna go down. In the meantime, we have Skavi and Haris here, fishing up to recuperate that desperate need of shield, of heals. But the issue is, the storm's already closing. In 45 seconds, it's going to be fully closed, so they don't have time to keep on fishing. They have to force a rotate here without even being able to recuperate all their shield and HP. But Panzer, on the other hand, looks like is going to pick up a knock. Good amount of chug splashes, good amount of materials. They can make something happen, even though they're a duo here.
The problem, though, with where they're trying to like blindly TP through. There's just so much congestion having already pulled on these edges of zone.
75
Does
mats.
have a whole lot of splashes. His inventory's at least got 7 to work with.
7
here.
splashes.
So they can't afford to just tank a little bit of.
They're probably not gonna
damage
go
if
for that.
need be to continue
Maybe.
boxing
They're
up
probably gonna
and
re-TP.
in comparison to the rest of the lobby, but they can't play immediate front side. They're just trying to remain a little bit more concealed here.
As now the next zone has appeared. This is where you want to be as quick as possible to plan your potential.
The bad quality is not my fault. It's actually the screen in general. It's not me. It is not the stream. It's like, okay, now it's a little better, but it's still kind of bad.
To get a big game here.
You're up. EU servers.
Ground though, Malabuka's team just steady waiting for an opening. Sky, eye drop, and scroll though from the low front. They're trying to just make sure they can claim as much space as possible. 2 boxes wide currently, but Sky knows it's going to take more than just a setup in the low ground. They're going to need those elimination refrags to come through as Veno, Flixie, Vico, we know how much they love to chop height. They've got to have it in their sights.
I see it. I see Veno already looking up. He wants to constantly be aware of how that high ground's looking.
They're on top.
They have enough materials to play.
Marius, I think.
So healthy. They need to find an efficient shot here, and while they take that time,
Not bad.
You got Vico, you got Flixie,
Oh.
in the backside of the tarp here, picking up refreshes to continue.
Refreshes. Yep.
Materials, everything needed to retake the height later on here.
Meanwhile, Savage just trying to stay as close-knit to Panzer as possible. They know that they can't afford to split for even a second. Otherwise, they're going to end up like V, just getting picked apart in the sky. Still managing
Nice
to
rotate.
hold on just barely, but
Oh.
it's just not
Maybe
going
not.
to be enough here, Takada. If
Good
he wants to
escape
really
there.
break through, he needs a refrag, and currently he's forced to play backside with Atris.
And look how high up in the sky Vanny American.
They got high ground. They got real high ground there.
Mr. Savage, though, now left alone.
They got at least, I would say 15 tiles of high ground right there.
Right now, he has to play backside as
50
well.
to
He has
20.
be careful. He can't go too far ahead. He doesn't have the loot to do so. It's
6
just
builds
scavenging as many
remaining.
placements as possible and trying to find other solos that are
His
also
best
stuck
bet is
on
to
the materials
probably
to pick
just
off
actually
and get
just
that
stay
refresh
there.
from. The issue is there's just so many duos, there's so many trios.
He has
close
to move
by
now.
that it might be hard to find an opening on a solo, but he's doing a great job of riding the back of the wave.
You just gotta hope that nobody spots him out because Mr. Savage only had
Crouching so that way nobody has visual sound effects for him.
To his own demise here soon enough. Spots the fact that Malabuka is more than healthy enough, trying to just get ahead of the player that
I can't do FNCS right now.
behind him, and Savage, one
I haven't
more
played
time,
15
bunkering
tournaments
away in the
or
underground,
more.
but it's still just so
I also don't have a
much
trio.
left before everything is going to completely close out in this lobby.
Skyscroll as a duo now, maintaining this kind of mid layer, as they're gonna have to be careful because the pressure from above will eventually.
Marius and his trio is in way high ground. They have a higher chance of winning this, I would say.
Choose to play inside the bush. It's gonna be a perfect opportunity to take shots onto Veno, to take shots onto Vico, Flixie, as they've already been cracked. Flixie left with a sliver of HP, as Veno does a great job tarping ahead.
Still, though, the fact that Flixie's up and running means that this
Can't really say much about this because they're placing cones and stuff. Nice cone there. Quick limb. Was already a knocked player. Nice headshot. Wall.
Malabuka, Ping, continuing as a duo.
Yeah,
Look to
box
shot
that
the
up.
height, but they know it's a full trio. They might just have to make the decision to drop down low, but the issue is down low. It's the beasts that are hungry for more. Pixie, Vanya, start dropping down, start opening angles here, looking to see if they can get some damage, get some extra eliminations before they look to close it out. But Veno has the invisibility.
Nice shot.
He takes out Pixie. He hits Veno.
Again, nice shot. 1v2.
Is he gonna close it off in a 1 versus 3? Veno, are you serious?
Veno is simply built different. That is exactly why he always takes command of this invis medallion. He's not the only one. Vico also making
Marius gets eliminated.
Marius gonna be the last
Oh my god.
in one more time.
High ground does not win. Oh my god. That was the closest game ever. Totally. Oh my god. Marius got absolutely bodied. Dang. Dang. That went from a stacked game to dang. Big Vico really just took that. It went from like a big game to like a very quick game because Veno there. Veno actually did that. No, not the other kid. My bad. Nice.
And Vico to confirm this victory royale here. What a game. Desk, what do you got to say?
I've got to say that I don't trust being around Fenno ever again.
Good
because
stuff.
He might have an invisibility medallion and just pop out of nowhere. That was madness, Levin. They got the island, they didn't get the hype, but they did get the
Where are my
victory.
mods, bro? Besides Nightbot, where are my mods?
This is what this guy can do. I mean, you look over the past year or so. I know things were hard when he was playing duos with Tayson, and then he went to Clicks and they had their struggles. But I really feel like, Minnie, a lot of people forgot like who this guy really is. Of course, he's playing with Vico, he's playing with Flixie. They've shown us in recent seasons how capable they are. But never sleep on Veno. Never forget what that guy is.
Don't worry, guys. I'm checking the time every now and then.
That is just ridiculous way to end that game and to win it 2v3.
Yeah, I've been so impressed with how Veno has brought some stability to this team, some IGLing ability, and some stability. Just steady the ship in terms of what Vico and Flix are able to do. But what a lot of people forget, and I think what we're being reminded of right now, is how good he is as a mechanic.
I think I should stick to that loadout right there. Big Vico's loadout. We got a green AR, purple pump, what is it called? The Oni mask, Oni Void mask, and splashes in
and that's 2 out of 2 games, Levin. The Island team managing to pick up a victory round. So
2 ARs
big element of the game.
It's not even
with
just that, right?
max ammo for nearly both.
On X, you know,
Okay.
you made a post where the
Yeah,
other teams
that AR and shotgun. Me personally, I would choose the Fury with the shotgun. That's just me. But for me, the Fury is just so good. Because since I have good aim, like, the Fury is actually, like, so good.
The height take and everything about this clutch.
I know why pros use it a lot.
And an important element there, something that we broke down at the beginning, was that invisibility medallion. I don't think Veno would have eliminated.
It probably wouldn't be good for some of those other people out there that doesn't really have good aim. I'm not saying that a lot of people don't have good aim, but
so powerful, and that's what Veno does best.
those who do, they will probably either choose the
medallion and Veno. Is this match made in heaven? We're going to talk more about what went down.
what is it called? The hollow twister, I think. Hollow twister AR. And yeah, 1 bullet in both of those. Dang, and he still gets the kill. Dang. Actually, that's a glitch. Alright. 2 minutes and 46 seconds until the next match. So, I think we're gonna go ahead and... What's going on? Okay. I think we're gonna go on ahead and play some more Fortnite while that is going. I'm gonna mute this up. 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Alright. What are we wanting to do, chat? Do we want to get bodied in 1v1s or what? I'm looking. Let's play some box PvP to see if we get any sweats. We got about 2 minutes of this. Not very long, but it's fun. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a new map for XP. I'll probably do a video on that eventually. It gives you insane XP. I know almost all the ways to get the XP. I haven't experimented fully yet. We're running about 90 ping. Cool, can't even leave the game. Fantastic. I can't leave the game. Fantastic. Ain't that wonderful? After the live event, I'm still gonna be streaming, so I think I'm gonna hop on COD after. What do y'all think? I'm not gonna probably get any comments, but I'll just play COD after. If we can get 10 subscribers on my music channel, either today or tomorrow, I'll do a 24-hour stream. I don't care. Not tomorrow, though, but Saturday. Today. If we can get 10 subscribers today, I will do a 24-hour stream. If we can get 10 subscribers on my music channel. Can I still leave? I still can't leave. I can't leave. Don't shoot at me, man. I don't have the ping to be shot at right now. Bro, leave me alone. Leave me alone, bro. I can't leave. They won't let me leave. I think I might just have to exit out of the game. I can't do anything. God. I can't leave the game. I wonder if I have to die. I'm gonna go and let them kill me. Did that work? No. I have to restart my game. Dang it! Get us. And it won't work. Fantastic. You know, over here we can actually look to see. Such count 6 subscribers so far. View. Come on, we're at 6. We need 4 more. We just need 4 more subscribers. Just 4. Whoa. Just 4. Just 4. Made some bangers. All of it is like remaking stuff.
From one match, I mean, it's completely different. So I don't know, Taco. Going
All right,
into
we're
these last
back.
2 matches of the day. Reminder, we still have
We're
6
back
more
to it.
tomorrow, but of the day, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, Takata, because at least
Why
from
did
a
this open?
spectator point of view, I'm having an awesome time. These end games have been so phenomenal to witness, but one big takeaway so far today, that Shogun's Arena looking pretty primo as far as these end game placements are concerned. So match 5, let's see who takes it.
Black and white style hair, not bad.
It's good you point that out. It's been pure success from the trios that have been able to kind of maintain that Shogun's Arena.
Me personally, I'd land here. Magic Monsters, I'd land there. For sure.
Get on the board. Get on the board.
I would definitely land there.
Obviously, Seaport.
Magic Mosses is my favorite restaurant. And it looks like some of them will land Lost Lake, Silver Lifting Whiffy, and majority are probably landing Brutal.
The focus here, will they be able to kind of get back into the game? They started off so
Do
strong,
it.
but back-to-back games off spawn, getting eliminated, locked in on the Lost Lake.
Looks like
Can
1, 2,
Cammy
3,
City
1,
Cherry
2.
make something happen?
They have to get on the board right now, Takata. They need to show some
2 with
signs
3
of life here
and
in
3.
day
So there's
one.
2
They've
teams
got
in that
next
area.
to nothing. In fact, I don't think they have anything as far as points are concerned. Realistically, Swizzy, though, trying to make sure this exchange doesn't get drawn out this time around. 1 elimination already on to Shaco's, and sure enough,
We got around
it's all
an
gonna come
hour
down to
almost
Mustache trying to
until
make
the
sure that
mini
they
live
can
event.
completely clean up Seaport City.
From first place, dropped down to 8th now from those back.
We'll do
Blunders of
we'll do
matches that they
customs
had.
tomorrow, maybe.
Now, can they come back with those 2 early eliminations? Momsy being the last one. All they need to do is close this one out and play as usual to finish off a strong game. I mean, they just cannot afford much more bad matches.
Now, Queasy's had enough, though. He's got full taps on where this Oni TP has been placed. He's going to send Mustache up to sick him, but Swizzy also making sure to cut off that exit way. Queasy, Mustache just continuing to hunt Momsy down. They don't want to allow any opportunities for
never
that
mind.
French revival
Never
later
mind.
on in the game off
I'm
the play.
delusioning
The
myself.
match, don't want to even think of them for the rest of the game here. But so far, done a good job of kind of cleaning up and getting locked in once again to staying efficient in terms of loot and what you're gathering. But as we look back over at Lost Lake, an even speedier third party seems to have come through. Akira gets knocked down. Xweez and Podesai left as a
Teleports
duo.
out.
I don't even know what Cammy City Cherry are gonna do in this situation, but there's a whole party going on.
Seems like Cammy, Seti, and Shari are just gonna opt to maybe try and leverage some positioning. Look for a knock or elimination onto Podesai and Xweez, the only remaining French players from this team here at Lost Lake. But yeah, with that third party entry being so early on, it's just the results of teams that have been struggling to find success here today, Takata, and looking to come up with something out of nothing.
Okay. He's the only one on this team, so I don't think he can pull a reboot, maybe, but it's gonna be very difficult to pull a
Once
reboot.
again, a bit more aggression being put onto Cammy.
I don't think he's
Shari
pulling a
here.
reboot.
Issue is, they just don't have anything in their
It's
favor.
intensely-
Shari gets knocked
it's
down.
like-
Cammy said he left as a
It's
duo.
almost like
Cammy now gets cracked
impossible,
as well, but he gets a big
risky.
shot back onto his opponent.
So
Forced to let the other players push
yeah,
on in.
once you're
but
dead, you're dead.
As Cammy gets eliminated, Seti's left as
That's
a solo.
FNCS.
It's looking grimmer
You're gonna
and
get
grimmer
pushed
as the matches go on.
by like however many teams.
A
So
last attempt here, trying to see if he can Typhoon
No
breakthrough
reboots.
for-
You're dead.
for
You're dead.
any
That's just how it is.
damage. It's just not going to be enough. We're starting to approach the conversation now where Lost Lake might just be a net negative for everyone involved at the start of it, at least, aside from those teams that look for the third party. But Magic Mosses also has its own slew of troubles brewing here for Obab, trying to get an opening. X-Force as well, gonna make sure that anybody left behind is not gonna have a chance, as Gripe fighting for his life, but too many opponents to deal with, and it's just too close for comfort. But Robob's team happy to get those elims early.
Yeah, good start. But the issue is now, with that time that was expended, they're gonna have to take some more time recuperating what they've lost. But you gotta be careful, as Rizoi is gonna get caught. Saw him crouching in the corner of his eye. Quick
Emotes.
emote. As now they can spend that time to continue with their path, but it you know, it's a good start. For the
Dang.
trio as we look back.
I wonder how weird of a player you have to be to emo in pure FNCS. I wonder.
What's interesting is that that's also been a consistent fight.
I wonder how toxic of a player he is.
Magic Mosses, but just doesn't seem like it's boded.
I'm not the one that
significant
died,
results
so
for either of
I
those
can't be
teams.
mad.
Pixie, Vanya, and Marius, on the other hand, though, they've definitely had a lot of hype success. They've also had a little bit of hindrance to some of their search strategy plans. Right now, it comes down to whether or not they can actually clean up this fight between themselves and iDrop's trio. Gotta make sure that they're maintaining a good measure on other teams in the area as well. They know
12:52.
how susceptible teams are
All
to
right.
getting third party.
We have
Sure
about, I
enough,
would
Janice
say,
from afar.
So many shots being
hour
connected,
something
the laser
minutes.
beam onto
I don't know for
Pixie.
sure.
As Sky, iDrop, and Scroll now have a little bit more time to decide what they want to do. Just farming up the metal as now they kind of crouch over to them. They heard the crack come through. They know that it could have been a potential opening to maybe look for something, but as time continues goes on, we see Demus.
We're gonna watch this match and then we're gonna do something else.
As this is a great start for this trio.
This is a huge rotation happening early on from Pump Power, just recognizing the fact these teams at Brutal Boxcars, if they're not going to close out these fights early enough, well, Demus' team more than happy to make quick work of them. Pix, Darm, they know the train overhead, but they could choose to kind of just stick around for a few moments longer. They don't necessarily have to keep fighting, unlike Ping.
We look over, yeah. They decided to go towards Twinkle Terrace here, and just like that, Batman's gonna be on the other end of this wall. Meanwhile, Ping Malabuka walks hard, looking to play a bit aggressive for those tags. Get
That pre-fire did not hit.
as Batman is continuing to take those.
They try to pre-fire again.
Jump shots, but Ping has to be careful as he gets dropped lower and lower just to force shield. Forced to pop a big pot here and take a bit of time in the defensive end.
Volko already preemptively placing TPs to try
Malabuka.
and bail out. Doesn't want to get stuck.
Is it Malabuka or
Knowing
Malabuka?
full well these third-party
I'm gonna say
scenarios are just
Malabuka.
not going in most teams' favors here today. Clownski, Gudenbry rotating out of Whiffy Wharf, balance
The
out for all the
popular
commotion
kid,
taking
interesting.
place at Twinkle Terrace. And for Ping, Malabuka, and Walks, while they haven't been able to necessarily confirm an
It is
elimination, they
Malabuka,
still got a
okay.
decent amount of damage, and they know that there's just too much foot traffic in the area right now. They need to find a better positional point to try and get some tags in.
Speaking about positioning, it
They
looks
built
like
an
Mac
Eiffel
and Gear
Tower.
have been able to get out of the trenches, kind of on the edge of the map where they were dropping. They've had a lot of difficulty just getting up this hill with all the trios that were looking back on them, but it seems now they're elevated. They are in an engagement once again, but it's fine. It's going to give them that damage. And hopefully they were already able to get a bit, as now they have chosen to disengage, as Teeny, Harris, and Skivvy once again kind of crouched around looking
What did he
for an
say?
opening.
A little bit awkward though for Teeny. I mean, when you don't actually have a central drop that you want to function out of, and you're forced
I'm just gonna
every
assume I
single
heard
lobby
something
to
else
essentially
besides
just
of what I just
stake
thought
your
I
bets,
said.
Trust in your own gameplay capabilities to find a last-minute plan to come up with a huge positive for your team. Kire, Haruko, unhappy with what's going down here at Mass Meadows, what had initially been a relatively uncommon position there for Chet Yanis and Noah Riley in the early game, starting to get a little bit more traction as some of these other teams pushing in sooner to these POIs, trying to get a piece of the action before they have to worry about those surge thresholds.
Yeah, it seems they sensed a little bit too much danger when
Missed
they're on the
every
same mountain
shot.
close by and decided, you know what, let's go maybe for more fair 3-on-3 closer to Mask Meadows instead of all the potential third parties that can come through up here on the hill. So far it's, I wouldn't say worked out, but it hasn't gone poorly either. Just been able to take some shots back and forth, recuperate a bit of mats, and continue forwards as one up in his trio are in a position where if you look at the bottom right in the mini map, there's a lot of, it's a popular location,
Oh.
you could say, as Adam's got to be careful. It cracks.
Bad reaction time.
64 HP and now forced.
Bad reaction time.
Yeah, the problem is this is Malibuca's team backyard. They're in home ground currently.
He would not have taken that much damage if he had a better reaction time.
Has to fall back, has to regroup with Fincheck. Fortunately enough, this hill face is going to provide a decent point, a decent overview at least to see what all is actually taking place, but it might just be a complete pivot. All they really want is to rotate out. Vico, on the other hand, just
Nice kill.
continuing to make sure these eliminations
Rushing.
no problem.
Nice.
2 on the board extra, as now they continue their wrath. I'm not sure where the last remaining player is, but that puts them up to 4 total eliminations so far. Now gonna have more than enough damage. This is more what I would expect from a trio like this. I mean, they always kind of take these engagements, take these fights that sometimes you could say would put them into risky situations, but their true, I guess, thing that sets them apart is being able to kind of recover from those situations if they do end up going poorly. The good news is, I mean, the type of trio they are, it's not going to go poorly too often for Podosai, Squeeze, and Akira, though. Been leading in terms of early game engagements, but unable to kind of close it out in the late games.
Got to deal with the likes of Gudenbri and Moneymaker now, but also have to remember Malibuca definitely somewhere nearby, so you don't want to get all in commit heavy unless
I know
you know for
Moneymaker
sure
was
that you
in
can
this.
actually close out the fight. The longer things go on, the easier it'll be for a team to set up positioning and hold you inside of the storm. As X-Squeeze trying to get a different angle now, looking to break down this wall. Akira's got to be careful. X-Squeeze knocking on the door, but Akira instead gonna eat the other end of that pump shot. Gudenbri will manage to fall though.
Moneymaker now left alone, doing what he can to hold his ground as Podosai and X-Squeeze have to make a decision.
Wait, is
They continue
Moneymaker
to
popular,
versus one.
kid?
Do they pick up their fallen teammate Akira? As Moneymaker has been cracked, double res is going to come through, turn it back into a 3 versus 1, and with that, hopefully, they can
Yeah,
close it out.
Moneymaker is the popular kid. Moneymaker goes down.
Tough. Unfortunately, though, Moneymaker's team, they were hoping to try and come up with a third party in the first place. And sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles, just not in your favor. Swizzy, Queasy, Mustache, though, this has been a complete 180 from the last couple of lobbies that we've kind of watched them through. Swizzy, a massive surge base currently just outside of Seaport City, and it almost looks as if they're trying to establish for a take on Shogun's Arena.
I mean, would it be something new, something we're not expecting from this trio? What's impressive, though, is just from those first 2 matches, they actually played out after getting out of Seaport. I mean, that's basically all the points they have. They had 2 matches where they got basically nothing, and they're still in the top 10, even despite that. So, I mean, hopefully, with one big game here, it's going to push them back into that top 5, top 3 potentially, but it's easier said than done, as Haruko has not lost Nako up here by Master Meadows, so I'm not sure how they're going to be able to recuperate from this.
Let's see, Kirei knows Loki and Luce, they want to try and get an overhead position on them, but they also have to be wary of the teams that are already on that Shogun's Arena. Lucy Monet and Loki, in fact,
Hour and
just
30
trying
min-
to
29 minutes
rotate
until
out.
the event starts.
They've got the ability to try and hold. Noah Riley, though, he's been knocked. Chap and Yanis on top of the island, dealing with Vanya and Pixie.
Oh no, this is a difficult situation too, because not only are they dealing with the trio up close by the boss, but there's a whole other trio taking shots from afar. And meantime, you got Shogun just chopping into your box, breaking down your builds, causing disruption. As now this puts a lot more pressure on all the trios that are up here, but Vanya connecting some crucial shots to give them a bit more time to build out.
But with everything happening here on top of Shogun's Arena, you have to still keep in mind that team in the surge base over by Seaport City, Queasy and Swizzy, they were high enough to see that there's definitely tons of teams looking to go.
I wonder if
at it on
anybody
top
gets
of
eliminated
Shogun's
by the boss,
Arena,
or is the
and
boss already
you have to
dead?
remember, it's not necessarily always about that.
The boss is
Shogun's
already dead.
medallion that these
Okay.
teams are after. Just being able to claim the positioning, being able to actually control the flow of the lobby, that can be the real difference maker up top.
It's gotta be the most trios I've seen up top. I mean, not only today, but even taking groups into play and everything. Normally you see one or two contesting each other, but maybe based on, you know, what we've seen comes from the placements after these trios have played Island. They're getting a bit more popular mid-major finals, as Finnick and One Up here alongside Adam are just kind of taking shots down below with trios rotating through.
Still could be a big moment though for Upbull's team. They've just quietly been holding down that secondary place on the leaderboards heading into this fifth lobby of the day. All of the highlight reel moments, it feels like, have been surrounding some of our bigger name teams or the new up-and-comers, Takata, but gotta keep tabs on what's unfolding right in front of us after all. And Upbull Adam, they seem to have figured something out, and XP's got to be careful. Same story here for SkyScroll and iDrop. They're just trying to make sure that they can stake out where exactly these other teams are rotating in from, but that mountain behind them could prove to be their biggest hurdle yet, because working your way up a mountain that teams have already got surge bases built up on is so difficult.
I'm trying to think if that surge base is actually in the zone, though. I don't think it is, because just the edge of it. As Haruko, Kira, and Nako might be going for a play here on top of the surge base. They want to go for Tini and Haris, but not getting enough elevation. They're not going to open up a chance to connect the shot. And now, like we were alluding to, they're still not in the zone. They're going to have more trios keeping an eye on them because they are so elevated that it's going to make this rotate just that much more difficult, as they're actually going to choose to disengage from this and come back at a safer time.
Still, now they got to deal
They
with the
are
teams that were kind of
back in
hovering
Storm.
near the underbelly of that Shogun's Arena. Article looking to try and
Two tick.
back up his teammates, but Chap, Yanis, Chap's gonna actually take a piece he was not expecting. Just completely knocked. Never saw it coming. Same story here for Noah Riley and Yanis. Unfortunate circumstances unfolding.
Two quick pickings for Haruko.
Nice medallion take.
Needed to keep themselves up just a bit longer, and if I'm not mistaken, they might have even just caught the medallion as well. As now Haruko with the invisibility medallion from Shogun continuing on forwards. He's hungry for more, as Gide and Nako are gonna just recuperate the rest of that loot that was used from going from this engagement. But this is some strong potential for this trio now.
Yeah, but Yanis had just completely got this game turned on his head. What looked so promising initially, dealing with Shogun's Arena, dealing with potentially having control of that medallion, now he's left to try and deal with scrambling as far up in placement as possible, as a solo can try to do, but
Out of Storm.
Shogun's medallion would have made that job so much easier.
Even after all of that, too, just 40.
He's at 117
I think they were
HP.
close to 300 below going into that engagement, which is why they had to take that fight, as now they've put themselves on, I would say, one of the most prime
There's
positions
150.
for this specific zone. The issue is, we saw what happened to Pink and Nevs earlier on when they were just 17 to 50 below. They couldn't find those shots, but hopefully Kire, Nako, and Haruko will be able to.
Haruko just kind of scouting out the fact that there's teams stuck closer towards that edge of zone, and they might be able. They are in a relatively central position, but yeah, they're just not going to be able to hold that spot if they're going to have to go take a fight up close instead.
I might end up uploading a video midstream.
They're also trying to make sure
Or recording a video midstream.
Rotating, but Veno's doing an excellent job at just making sure to look up. Doesn't want to blindly lead his team through on these teleports, and he's found a position that he wants on this side of the mountain.
If I'm not mistaken, Rift Island is also kind of on the edge here. It actually pulls towards Rift Island. Shogun's Arena is going to be in play here.
This is a stacked game.
I was going to say the trio up above, but it's actually Yanis is a solo. That's the only player on the island for now before more people look for
We
it.
got like at least
Be a good option to conserve materials, and it looks like
at least about I would say 8 teams with tier 1 pros
to go up above.
minimum.
Queasy's team, though, might have had the same idea. We've seen Queasy, Swizzy, and Murstache make late island plays in the past, but where they're currently at, completely outside of the congestion from where the rest of the lobby is starting to build up. Medius, Venya, and Pixie, though, they're going to be the ones currently in control of Shogun's Arena, just trying to stave everybody else off.
What's so good about this position is you get to not only conserve materials on all these zones, you get to cover yourself from a lot of potential tags during rotates, but you also get to make those tags yourself with the amount of vision that you actually have. So hopefully the trios up above will be making use of exactly that as we look at picks. Demus and Darm already starting off strong with 6 eliminations, and they're saying, you know, we don't need the Rift Island, but we're just gonna get ahead here. They're rotating towards the area that was previously in the storm, so it's a lot less likely for there to be trios here.
So many places to hide as well.
This is a really stacked game.
Mass Meadows teams looking to get out of the mix,
50 players remaining still.
Nearly gets
49.
the better end of Tayson and Trulex there, but Tayson and Trulex, they're not just dealing with Vico's team, they're also having to deal with the likes of Queasy on the other side, but just behind Vico, gonna recognize there's a team desperately trying to break into our box. It's another team that needs Surge instead. They're so weak, they just collapse immediately.
Could be free pickings, as it looks like Marius, Vanya, and
Kind of like
Pixie
sounds
still
like Ninja
to hold up
doing
above
the
here. Even the opportunity to refarm
what is it called?
materials on rotates. Normally in endgame, you're trying to conserve materials. Here, Marius gets to refarm them as he rotates. As now, they're going to continue to just kind of take advantage of this position while everybody else down below keeps fighting.
Murstache probably doesn't mind, though. One of the original demons of low ground, and he's definitely in his natural environment at this stage, Takata. Just kind of hoping that he's going to be able to have an opportunity to show.
Mongrel goes down.
Sky, Scroll, eye drop, though. Secondary height for the time being, but they're just picking off the stragglers that are far too weak to actually make their way into zone.
Great job, though, making use of their slightly elevated position to pick off those stragglers. Meanwhile, a lot of trios look to get on ahead now, as Pixie, Vanya, Marius have made the play for high ground. They took their time and acted on it, as Darm, Demus, and Pix now continuing to kind of wait for this pull, as now it even pulled back towards them almost, so they can kind of hug the edge of storm here and keep on going.
Still could use a material refresh if they're gonna torque through and try to create space in that low ground.
Yeah, Marius on high ground.
Aggressive, but
Okay.
that's capable of doing so. Gotta be careful though.
See if Marius actually gets the win this time.
Vanya,
For
Pixie,
this team.
everyone below, making it feel like it's impossible to actually TP forward.
Marius has gotten high ground 2 games so far, from what I know.
Now continuing to apply pressure on any potential trio that might be looking for height, as Murstache has to be careful. Currently leading the pack in terms of eliminations today. Will he continue that forwards, as he's been cracked down to just 50 HP? His teammates need to help him out here.
Well, he's getting sprayed by everybody. He's getting... Dang. I feel bad for him. He is getting targeted by everybody.
Having to immediately box and look for a shield refresh. Is that split separation for a second too long? Swizzy having been eliminated there is going to be such a big issue. But Scroll, Sky, eye iDrop more than happy to take over the low ground. And in fact, Atris, gotta be real careful with where you're stepping because these floors might go at any moment.
Take a look at Demon's Darn Pigs. They're looking incredibly healthy. Oni masking in front of zone here. This could be a solid match to put themselves right back up the leaderboard and solidify them a place in that top 3, even first place once again.
Low ground
On low ground, Vico, Veno, Flixie,
and high ground. Who takes it? They can chop them out right now. Yep. They chopped them. Barely, actually. They need to chop them. They need to break that stair. There's only one stair there. They need to chop them. They don't have an angle, though.
He's gonna have to sit back for a moment, but he doesn't have any whites. He's gonna have to depend on Siphon to cut if he wants to keep charging forward, but as a solo, it's gonna be so difficult.
Veno's been left alone. Another solo once again. A lot of
Veno with the solo.
Goes down.
Veno won the last game, so we'll see if he can solo this.
As he's gonna choose to ride the wave here, does not want to get ahead of Storm. You want to play the backside when you're a solo, as Veno now has to find another.
Nice shot.
Wow, that shot taking him out with a singular pump as he continues to get on forward.
Oh no, he's getting sprayed. He is getting. He's.
To his former teammate, but Veno, he's not out of the thick of it just yet. He's still got to deal with so much pressure from above and below.
And he gets taken out by somebody with the invisibility medallion.
From the shadow realm, Harko with a big pump. Marius now chose to drop down low. They've held height long enough.
Veno goes down. Was that Veno?
Scroll picks up another 2. 5 lives on the board, just himself, as now they have
Marius has a higher chance to win now.
It's continuously looking for more pickings, but he's ran out of mats.
And the problem is that Scroll's team has more than enough of them. As far as what we saw from iDrop, at least he's just continuing to claim space. Harticle could be the real thorn in the side here. He's got that invis medallion.
Ooh, Marius gets another kill.
Take it off his hands. Big pump elimination here. Vanya as well. Still
Ooh, Marius goes down. Marius is dead. Oh my god.
Not only that, it's now a 3 versus 2 as well. Vanya, Pixie, everything was in their favor, but now odds are against them as iDrop, Sky, and Scroll have to make the decision on how to close this off. I don't think they have chug splashes.
iDrop has low ground. They have about 5, maybe 20 mats. All of them combined, 20 mats, maybe. Maybe.
I don't think heal off is an option here to
Van is on high ground. Tries to take him out. Gets absolutely bodied. iDrop goes down because of the storm tick.
Sky as well, though, still playing the med kit, but there is a
Pixie and Atlantic are taking the heal off.
I'm trying to do some calculations. I'm not sure who has more time here. Is Storm Sickness gonna be
Looks like Pixie is probably gonna end up with, and wow!
He gets the edit, and with one pump, he closes it off for his
dang.
All of that space.
I believe that was Atlantic getting that dub.
And that was the moment they'd been waiting for, and Pixie, a solid attempt to make that heal-off opportunity come to fruition. Unfortunately for him, it's going to be the Danes who reign victory royale here.
Sky realized I don't have any more.
W match.
Most likely my opponent is still healing. I need to make a play. I need to make something happen, and that is exactly what they did to close game 5.
That was a close game. That was a close game. They were both really low. Somebody had to go for the shotgun shot, and Atlantic takes the dub.
Be able to create so much success from this low ground position, because we never once saw them really make a real stab attempt at height. They chose to just strength in this game. They recognize the fact that they already claimed enough territory.
Good game.
Low ground. They were doing a decent job at making
Good game, FNCS. Nice job. All right. We'll try this one more time. See if it works. Probably won't, but we'll see. That was a good game right there. We got about around an hour and I don't know, honestly. Why I just spawned in. Dang. I had no mats. Alright. Okay. Please tell me I can actually leave. Well, I'm at 67 ping. What? He hit me? Okay. W. W round. I don't have the best ping still, but it's fine. I don't have the ping to be edit coursing right now. Alright. Whatever. I can't play this on 60 ping. I just can't do it. It's unplayable, honestly. I can't edit. It's sad. It's sad that it happens to me. Genuinely. Yeah. To restart my game. It's not good. 53 MS is not good. If you're on Fortnite and you're playing on 53 MS, I recommend you either getting something to fix your internet or restarting your game until you get like at least 43. Minimum of 43. Because I'm not playing on 60 ping. Just not doing it. You know, just not gonna do it. I don't feel like not being able to do a double edit. We're gonna get into a better AI match a little bit early. We're gonna get into a private match a little bit early. Like maybe 2:20 or 2:10. Yeah, I think I'm internet. What? Oh my god, what is happening to my internet? My stream is fine. Right? Alright. Let's hope it's at least below 50. Because I don't want to play Fortnite when it's at a 50. Let's check it. It's 40. Fantastic. Let's try this again. I better be at least 20 ping or less. At least. Minimum. Minimum of 20 ping. Minimum. If I get 30, that's fine. Just it cannot be in the 40s. 40s is kind of not that bad, but it's playable. Just 20 ping or less is. And I'm getting 116, 108, 107, 96, 100 ping, 102 ping. Yeah, and I can't leave the game. Great! I love that. I love Fortnite so much. When Fortnite just does not want to work, I love it. Oh my god! What is wrong with this game? Like, genuinely. What is wrong with it? Launch? We're gonna be sitting here for a little bit trying to get this game to work. God. Yeah, we're just gonna watch. I don't honestly want to play on 50 ping, so we're just gonna not play. And we're just gonna watch FNCS. Because I really don't feel like watching it.
Something
Watching
didn't go
it.
their way,
I don't
but
feel like
fortunately enough, it was so far
playing
away
it,
that
so I'm
they're
just
gonna
gonna
get
let
the reboot.
this
Saw Hydra
go
getting close, but nothing
for a little
confirmed yet, as
bit.
Akira has been completely cracked, and it looks like for the
Or
first
we could
time,
just watch
Camiseti and Chari are
stuff.
kind of leading.
I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I'll try it. I'll play one match. I will get into this once. One more time. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. When my VMI doesn't work, I mean it doesn't want to function. Doesn't want to let me leave or anything like that. That's what I mean. Make sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Appreciate it. It lets me leave. Cool. Alright, I'm just gonna have y'all, I don't know. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Hi, Joe and his trio.
I'm gonna do
Pro's
this.
team has profited massively. 4 eliminations to
And
start
then I'm
things
gonna
off
do
with.
this.
They might not have done all the damage, but they're not the only ones trying to get
Then I'm
these
gonna do this.
early game value elims.
I'm gonna do this.
Is Adams
And
unexpecting that shot
yeah.
from that side, but now Rad's gonna be
There you
able
go.
to provide a little bit of coverage here. Using this bush on the edge of Hopeful Heights to try and stay concealed for the time being. Pixoski as well, waiting for an opportunity.
I'm surprised how much ammunition they're using. I mean, being so early into the match, you can see there's a limited amount of AR shots to be used here. As Cryfalls is gonna switch to the shotgun, as he does have more. But with just 14 bullets left in the AR, if they end up getting into a box fight, that's only enough for 1 or maybe even 2 eliminations here.
They're just trying to hold down the high ground, but Pixoski taking an approach from the side, doesn't get the catch. The tag that he was hoping for at the end of it all is Rad's now gonna try and pick up the pieces.
Looking for an edit, looking for anything he can possibly take here as the 2v2 continues, but with no materials to their name. Mini's gonna be popped alongside a Big here, and I don't think this fight's gonna end well for either team as the third party's gonna come through. It's Noah Riley who wants to close this one out. Chap gets right on in. Shots getting connected onto Rads, and it looks like that's gonna be a free knock for Chap as they continue on forwards. Frozy now too. Looking to see if he can even escape.
And these are valuable elimination points together as well. If you are Chap, Noah Riley, and Yanis, they've been kind of lagging behind the curve, and they don't want to find themselves too separated from where that top end leaderboard is at heading into day 2. They would love to just kind of run down some early elims, be able to prioritize their positioning a little bit more in that mid game as well. Noah Riley hasn't scouted out the fact that Frozy was inside of the building itself, just blocking off his view, but Noah Riley's still giving chase. It almost feels inevitable at this point before Frozy goes down.
Yeah, shots are gonna come through. Knock shortly after. And I mean, I think they're gonna leave it at that. Not sure where the last player is, but a quick 2 eliminations is more than enough. As we look at Walks, Malabuka, and Ping, who are going to take out Batman. Volko is fully cracked as well, as they're going to continue the aggression, I assume, with the amount of damage that they've already done. As Volko now gets trapped. Both players looking to see how they can play on the defensive here. Fastroki, Volko are put into shambles as Volko goes down. Now all left up to Fastroki. 2 eliminations on the board already for Malabuka. Paying in walks, and it looks like they'll be able to make it 3 here if they can catch up to Fastroki, but with the Oni mask, it might take a little bit of time.
Yeah, but you also have Malabuka's accuracy that's going to make that a little bit easier. And a big win as well, being able to completely take over Sakura Stadium just outside of Twinkle Terrace and Night Shift Forest, because it's going to give them a lot of value metal and hard material. Always nice to gather early on so you can just play out those later box fights, make them a little bit more difficult for other teams to try and aggress you.
Pixie, Vanya, and Marius have chosen to take the elevated position here on a fight that has already finished with Noah Riley, Pixie, and co. But from what I'm seeing is they have used the Oni masks. They've gotten out of that situation, but Demas, Darm, and Pix, on the other hand, are going to be continuing to play aggressive. They've already got 1 as they start to hunt down Pink.
And Nebs trying to provide a little bit of cover fire here to see if Pink can try to get away, but with the way that Pink and Nebs are so split currently, Demas, Pix, Darm, they're gonna opt to just take things by force here, Takata, as they continue to push their way up the mountain face. And Demas, gonna pause for a moment here. Pix might have bit off a little bit more than he could chew. That knock is massive. In fact, it's gonna be the third-party exchange because of Gripe's team.
Some of that awareness that has to be put into play. It was difficult because the line of sight was blocked by that big snowy mountain, but it's gonna cause Darm and Demas to have to play as a duo now. Come back later. I'm not even sure if they got the reboot card, so it's gonna be up to them to kind of play this one slowly now. On the positive side, I guess they already had an elimination, but it was Pix's elimination, which is the issue, even though I'm sure they did a bit of damage, so hopefully it's enough to kind of withstand these initial zones.
Tough break though, for sure. They're not the only ones trying to deal with it. Vico's team seemingly going through it a little bit ever since that early hiccup of Vena having gotten beamed out of the sky by flooded frogs. It's definitely put a little bit of a halt towards their initial search strategy. And they're trying to get something going over by Pump Power, but the way that they're falling back, they might even run smack dab into another team entirely in F9. Sure enough, lingering, probably just hoping that he could get some backup from his boys instead. It's gonna be all Vika, Veno, Flixie, just taking care of that elimination.
Looks like they're not done yet, though. It's Kaid, Malapi, and Cringe who are going to be on the mountain close by. Instant Oni mask from Veno, Vico, Flixie. They're hungry in this last match as they continue to apply some pressure, but the regroup is going to come through. A third party potentially getting closer as they have to be a bit careful here.
I think part of the problem too is that Vico having to play for that reboot didn't necessarily get to farm material he would have liked, but it might not matter when you're able to connect shots like that. Cade realizing it's more than just one team looking at me, it's also the leftovers of Pink's trio that he's trying to deal with here. And Veno, Vico, Flixie, they are more than healthy enough. They're content, at least for the time being, to continue to sit at the bottom of this mountain face. Surely they can hear the noise breaking out above them.
Something I love so much about Vico, Veno, and Flixie is they're always so aware of when they're taking fights, what's going on in their surroundings, how close any potential third parties are. They're always kind of minimizing that risk, and they do such a good job at it. That's exactly why they're able to kind of take these many fights and know when to disengage if they need to, but it looks like they're just going to continue with the rotate on through, maybe even recharge their water sprite before they continue forwards.
Might as well claim the sprite shrine if you're that nearby. Sky Scroll and Eyedrop in their surge base though, they were able to create so much success in that last lobby, and really are just the definition, Takata, of never give up. Because I think most players, if left in that kind of situation, would have just assumed that heal off is gonna play out against my favor. Instead, Sky, I drop scroll, they continue to just kind of turbo through, and that quick stat says a lot. The fact that they are leading all teams in damage overall, that's a hefty amount to be putting out.
Yeah, especially consistently in a set lobby of this caliber. It's just that much more difficult. Marius now looking for a tag onto some of the players rotating in late, but it looks like Vico has got it knocked down. Veno looking to pick him back up. Looking at the mini-map, I only see one trio in sight. Either it was to the Storm or Nebs, Chino, and Pink hit some nasty shots.
It's a lot of time, though, to commit to playing the Storm, Takata. Even for a team like Veno, Flixie, and Vico, where we've seen them do this type of strategy before, it is just a lot of time invested. And they're going to have to eventually charge their way into the edge of zone, and they know that they're trailing ever so slightly behind Pink's trio. But I'm not sold that they're willing to commit to an all-out engagement.
Speaking about all-out engagements, from the start of this major finals for Camiseti and Chari, they're going to want a big game to close this one out. They do have another 6 matches tomorrow to make a comeback, but it all starts now if they're able to at least close it out on a solid match. For Tini, Harris, and Skavi, though, we've seen they've just continuously played for eliminations, non-stop third parties, non-stop aggression in this trio. And Malabuka, Walks, and Ping doing a great job of kind of fighting back.
Problem there for Tini's team is that Malabuka's trio fully understanding how pivotal this mountain elevation is on the Big Bend tunnel side. They know that there's going to be plenty of teams. They're going to be rotating in a little bit later towards that edge of zone, and when you're so high up, they're even able to get a good overview onto what's happening by Shogun's arena itself, and it's going to make things a little bit more difficult as well for the team trying to full out claim Shogun's arena, dealing with another team in such a high ground position.
Yeah, I mean, in the last game, Vanya, Marius, and Pixie were able to have Shogun's arena throughout those moving zones throughout the end game. And if they're able to do it again back to back, I mean, that's a good amount of positioning and just odds in their favor of having a solid performance. Being already 3rd place now going into this last match, a big game. Not even a big game, I mean, just outperforming the other trios above them is all they need to do to take that 1st place spot. As we look back onto Darm, Demas, and Pix, who hopefully are able to pick up their trio here, but they might just not even have the reboot card. I don't think they do.
This would be tough regardless, even if they did have that reboot card. Last medkit just about for Demas, 4 bandages on Darm. It is a very dire situation that our young Polish trio has found themselves in, but still, for a day 1 performance overall, in the grand scheme of things, Takata, they have set themselves up quite nicely for coming in strong on day 2. Match 6 here to try and close things out. V, Tini, Atris, they just want to get themselves heavily on the board.
But they gotta be very careful as TD's already been cracked now. Gonna have to play defensive for a second here until they recuperate. This is a trio that qualified through the last chance qualifier and now is in 4th place on the leaderboard going into this last match of day 1 for the EU Major Finals. They do not want to get eliminated before making it to the late game. Not too good in terms of materials. They've been constantly fighting, so it's kind of shown off in terms of how many mats they do have, but in terms of damage, it's also not looking too good.
I definitely want to fight, though. Want to maybe swap out some of these kinetic blades that Atris is rocking with for a Void Oni mask, if players have got him. Ju Two separated from his team, but it might not matter. Teeny gonna get knocked, eliminated first. Atreus gonna try to jump into his box, but with the twin fire, it's no use. Only Svi left to pick up what's been left behind.
135 above, but at what cost? Lost Haris. Teeny now gone down as well. Skavi having to do whatever he possibly can to get out of this situation, but Shark Jew are going to be able to clean that one up.
Shark and Jew, for a moment there, it really seemed like Jew was going to be in trouble. Demas beamed inside of the bush. No time to even respond or try to close off that wall, but darn, what a way to save your teammate.
Not gonna let that one slide too easily, as now Demas is gonna be able to be brought back, and not only that, they're gonna be able to get the loot from those eliminations. I'm not sure how much it might be, but it might just be enough to continue on forwards, as Marius now has taken some shots. It's gonna be, I believe, was that Noah close by on the other side of that box, but darn, Demas now have to find a way to get back to zone.
Even with that elimination, though, they're just barely above that damage threshold. They've got Chino and Nebs on the other side of their walls, but Chino immediately eliminated Nebs, soon to follow. Darm and Demas are a force to be reckoned with.
These players now as a duo in their first major finals, taking down veterans like it's nothing, player after player, setting themselves up for a potential of solidifying themselves at the top half of this leaderboard. Vico, Veno, Flixie looking to maintain their spot in the throne, currently in the first place position going into this match. They do have to rotate the zone though here, so I highly doubt they're going to be looking for any engagements. It's more focused on the rotate. The issue is 86 below. They do have to get some damage done. Will they try and get the zone first and then look back for those tags versus just all out go for a fight? That's the question.
Oof. Veno, from the moment that he was looking up, he was trying to see whether or not he'd have to actually box up underneath iDrop's current surge base. And now it's going to be the option. Place the Void Oni TP a little bit ahead. Make sure that you don't have to expend any more unnecessary material. Veno, Vico, and Flixie, the Takata, they have been the clear favorites heading into this Major 1 finals. So for them to now be in our match 6, such a crazy position, but Robin might help alleviate some of that pressure thanks to Vico getting good elimination onto him. But still, this is our top dog team, and yet they're not in the spot that you would expect them to be at this stage.
What a pick.
Not for this lobby.
It gave them a bit to breathe, but like you're saying, the issue is zone pulled so incredibly far from Vico, Flixie, and Veno that if they take a fight now, it gives them that risk of getting stuck in the storm. So either they have to do an early rotate here and take a fight when they're closer to zone, or do something like now, instantly. For Nako, Kide, and Harko, though, being only 4 below is a tragedy, as they just need one more shot on any player in the surrounding areas. The good news is, though, while his teammates look for damage, Kide might be able to fish up a little bit, but Flixie's been cracked. Veno's been knocked as well. Both players go down. It's all up to Vico, our #1 trio going into this match, now left as a solo. It's all or nothing for Vico here. The zone starts closing. It's a 1 versus 3. He's gonna have to use the Oni mask here to try and get closer to zone.
The problem is trying to TP ahead when there's so many other players surrounding you. It's just so difficult. Sky, iDrop, Scroll, one more time from the low ground, continuing to try and work their way through. Some of these other teams, not quite sure what to expect on the other side of these walls, but Sky, very confident in his ability. He's got to be feeling it right now too. Seti just completely devoured a moment that he showed his face.
Oni Mask are going to come through. Demas Darm inside of the zone already. Looking back on all the trios rotating in, they put themselves in prime positioning despite being a duo for, I would say, a majority of this mid to late game. But Vico's even going to get a knock on the trio. Goes back towards the zone. 1 refresh could be all it takes, as he's only down to 8 builds. 8 wooden builds. He needs an elimination. He needs a refresh. He has to go into a box here.
He could always look to play the medkits as well if this doesn't come out in his favor up against the likes of Cringe. In fact, but it's just moments too late and not going to be able to get that HP off. Our #1 team of the lobby has fallen. that's going to open up the door for somebody else to step up, make their debut here, see if they can overtake. Sky, though, inside of the bush, nowhere safe.
From second place, iDrop, this opened up an opportunity for them to take that first place spot. The issue is, he's lost Sky, he's lost Scroll, he's playing it as a solo with just 16 HP. No shields, no heals, just an Oni mask and a dream as the rotate comes through. Now looking to see of any potential refresh that he can hunt.
Quiet as a mouse in the underground layers, doesn't want anybody else to scout him out, but Mappy, Cade, they're just above. Surely they're gonna recognize the fact that there's a solo pickaxing through the low ground. Kinetic Blade alongside this Void Oni mask. All iDrop is trying to do is just make these rotates happen and stay as close to cover as possible. Demus and Darm, though, despite being a duo so early on here, Takata, they're making their presence known.
Oh, I got my eyes on them for this match. They got to be careful, though, because they're running low on materials. But right as I say that, they say, boom, quick refresh. Give me those siphon mats. And I'm not even finished yet as they continue to rotate on together, playing as a duo. They hear the pressure, the chaos surrounding them. They have to be careful. Could they just find iDrop, though? One of the top teams currently in the second place spot on the leaderboard. If they know he's a solo, if they look at him here, this could be massive.
Everybody's crouched. Everybody's trying to move as little as possible, especially if you're iDrop.
Oh no,
but he's starting to
iDrop.
pickaxe his way through.
Oh.
Demus Darm immediately scooping him out of the competition. Big refresh as well for them. They're going to keep going on this low ground endeavor.
The shutdown, but meanwhile, up above, it's what we expect to see. Merstash, Queasy, and Swizzy once again, once they make it out of Seaport, once they're able to play these late games, showing why they've had so much dominance on height, but Darm has lost Demus. It's now a solo, 147 above. He has mats, he has a kinetic blade, even an Oni mask. He can make these rotates. It's a duo right beside on the other end of that box. Both just one shot away from getting eliminated, but he is going to choose the safer route to rotate on forwards and continue claiming as many points as possible.
And the fact that he wasn't beamed out of the sky there, though, by Queasy, Swizzy, or Merstash is insanity. Darm just stuck inside of a metal cone here, hoping that he can maybe scramble together some kind of last-minute finish, but it's not going to come easy. Uppel, Fincheck, they're also in the same sort of scenario, except as a duo, but neither of them has shield. Both of them would need a siphon refresh of some capacity. Pixie loses Vanya and now going to be forced to continue working his way down through this low ground, but he's got just one chance to connect another shot if they want to make sure that they have this full claim on the mountain face.
This is so difficult. I don't think they want to get any lower because there's a chance that this zone pulls right back up that mountain. So if they go down, it's going to be difficult to get back up. But Darm has been eliminated. 319 points is where he's going to stay for now as Comeback, Mixon, and Blaha continue to take shots on all these players with just 15 seconds left before we know where this next zone pulls. Tayson's in the zone. Queasy's still up above on height, controlling that elevation as Marius continues to play as a duo with Pixie.
Marius, he spotted out Nathan. Marius trying to confirm. All he needs is a knock, and then they can get plenty of material, hopefully, to just add to the count here. But Pixie, with that Shogun's Medallion, the Invis, could definitely give him a huge boost in his favor. Swizzy, Queasy, and Merstash, though, they're going to manage to connect to the other end of this mountain face as Tayson in the dirt doesn't have a chance to bring this one back. It's all down to Trulex.
Left as a solo. Feet in the mud, gets knocked down as Marius. Pixie now forced to elevate themselves up this mountain, but in the meantime, it's Queasy's trio up above getting free pickings on all the players that are trying to scale up this hill. The shots are getting connected. Yanis, Chap doing what they can, but what happened? What went wrong? Swizzy's left as a solo now. Queasy's been eliminated. Merstash has been eliminated. It is all up to Sweezy to clutch these last moments.
Comeback, Blaha, and Mixon went for the high take attempt, and it comes at a cost. Comeback having lost his teammates. Now it's going to be Noah Riley, Chap, and Yanis, one of our few teams that's still left together here in this endgame. They recognize the fact it's Marius, it's Pixie, it's only a duo, but they need to confirm these eliminations first.
Sliding down the mountain, they have a few builds left. Marius needs to make something happen as reaction goes right into his box. Swizzy gets taken out. Pixie's still up. He has that invisibility medallion. Isn't going to be enough to clutch it out, though. It's Comeback up above. It's Yanis, Noah Riley, and Chap. A full trio on the low, holding strong as they look up. They start shooting. All they have to do is finish these last two players off as Comeback takes down one, and it's free pickings for Noah, Yanis, and Chap down below. But be careful. I might have spoke too soon. Noah does finish it off in the end. Comeback goes down, and they secure that victory royale for the last match of the day.
What matters most is the fact that Combat was able to buy his team just a few more placements, but Chap, Yanis, and Noah Riley, they are here to play. Closing things out on day one with the Victory Royale has got to be a sensational feeling because it's been a relatively rough day for them so far, Takata. And this could be that massive swing of points that they need to really boost that momentum heading into day two.
100%. I mean, they were on the bottom half of the leaderboard going into this last match. So not only have they picked up a bit of momentum, but they've also picked up some extra placements on the leaderboards to bump themselves back up. Also, thinking about trios, I mean, Queasy, Swizzy, Maristache, they were holding on to height for a good amount of time during that match. They had the troubles in the early games before. Will it be enough to kind of help them climb up? What position's Noah going to be in now? How is it looking in terms of the leaderboard? There's so many questions, Taco, but what I do know is we've had some incredible matches today.
Yeah, I mean, there is no other takeaway other than the fact that our players are playing out of their mind as far as day one EU Major 1 Finals is concerned. But we want to see what the leaderboard is all about. That's going to do it for us here on day one, Takata. And for now, we'll see what Frankie, Levin, and Minnie have to say.
Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow for the final 6 games of the Major 1 Finals. And they're definitely delivering so far. But I have to say, Mini Miner, did you have this Victory Royale on your bingo card?
No, I don't think I did at all. I mean, especially since the way that the day has been going for these guys, their best placement was 14th in game number 1. So it's been a bit of a downward trend for this team, particularly since we know how good each of them are individually, how much experience they have, Levin. It's a bit of a surprise to see them not doing so well when you look at it on paper, but a really nice end to the day for them. And as Taco mentioned, it's going to do them wonders for their points and for their momentum.
Yeah, I was a bit worried about these guys coming into this just because I feel like the story, for them for a lot of this season was just like, hey, the beef with Reason is crazy. Like, off spawn, what's going to happen if Reason qualifies? Like, what are these guys going to do? And then I feel like everyone will sort of forget, wait, okay, these guys are Uncon now. What do they look like, Uncon? Like, how do they actually handle that? Are they able to get surge consistently? Are they able to be in good positions and, like, dominate from marshmallows like we've seen other teams do in other regions? The answer to that question today is been an astounding no, to be honest, until this final game. So a bit of life, and I think you need that sometimes in that last game, right? Because if this game maybe had gone how the other games have gone, Frankie, you might go into tomorrow with the vibes incredibly low, right? But at least you use this to sort of give yourself a bit of momentum going into tomorrow.
Although we have to make it known and remind anyone who doesn't know yet that there is no 1.5 times multiplier on the points tomorrow. It's the same point scoring system as we had on day number 1, which is different from finals we've had really in the last couple of seasons. So that's something that the teams aren't going to be able to lean on. You need to be consistent on both day 1 and day 2. And as we look at the standings, you can see some incredibly consistent teams. And one of them is currently at number 1. No victory royales to their name, Mini Miner, but Vanyak, Pixie and Marius have consistently made endgame after endgame, and it's showing on the leaderboard.
Wow, incredible stuff from these guys. That's 3 second places, 1/3 there in that last game. Pixie definitely has to take the credit here for his endgame clutches. It was the invisibility medallion yet again, Levin, that really clutches up for him. Unfortunately, of course, Vanya went down really, really early, and it was looking really strong for this team. I think they were on the island at one point there as well. I think they were the team to actually claim it, and particularly with how the zone ended up polling, you think, right, as the day has gone so far, the island team are going to progress and do really well from that position. But if it wasn't for Pixie, they would have gone down so much earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to really big up Pixie because I feel like a lot of people know how talented he is. But, a lot of people forget when Trio sort of came about, the trio he was trying out with and playing tournaments with was Queasy and Venno. Like, he looked like he was on an amazing trio, a kind of trio you expect to see do well on LAN and, dominate FNCSs. And obviously, Queasy and Venno didn't quite get along in that trio, so they split up. And Pixie ended up looking like the worst for wear of that team, right? Because Queasy goes and plays with, 2 amazing players. players in Mustache and Swizzy. Veno obviously goes and plays in 2 amazing players in Flixie and Vico. And so you left with Pixie almost on a team that didn't even make the finals, right? And so I'm so happy to see him like performing and stepping up and going huge for his team here and outplacing those 2 guys who left him in the dust, you could say. So really happy and a great story for Pixie.
This is such an exciting top 10, guys. And if you look at number 5, Swizzy, Queasy, and Mersash, they didn't have the games that they would have absolutely adored, like for the most part today, but they managed to pick things up at the end. I know, obviously, they got a victory royale. But yeah, I mean, I feel like mixed feelings about this trio. I don't know.
It's interesting, right? Because I feel like the last game at least was almost tied up like in a good place, and then this hype take happens, right? Where Comeback, Blaha, Mixon, that trio decide to go up for it, and you know you don't expect to see them losing fights for hype, but look at their match, right? Like they were sort of just running so low that it's not even really a fight, you know. So things sort of just spiraled out at the end there. I think the one thing that they'll be very happy with, and like a bit of a silver lining, especially for Queasy, Swizzy, and Mustaches, their main objective today, as well as winning FNCS, was to make sure Skyjump, Shakos, and Mumsy were just as far down the leaderboard as possible, right? And they've done that because those guys are lost. So I think, you know, they'll take a dub in that, and they're still in a really strong spot going into tomorrow.
I think a lot of their problems have come from those sort of third-partying teams coming in. And I think that's where we saw them have that little wobble in the middle of the day. They had a 1st, then a 7th, then a 26th, and a 27th. So you can just see how things started to go south for them. And I think what the best players do, and what Queasy has done here with the big brain that he has, of course, and the experience in this sort of in these sort of situations, is just to weather that storm, learn from the mistakes that they made. Think about how can we approach this as a problem and how can we solve it, instead of just sort of backing down, just saying, oh, you know, everyone's just third-partying. What do? We can't do anything. He's figured out a solution, and I think for them tomorrow, making sure they can either finish that fight quickly or even just sort of disengage, get some tags and leave is going to be important. But as you mentioned, Levin, they'll be more than happy that Mumsy and company are on last place at the moment.
So, Coach Levin, I know obviously Queasy's got another coach, but I do want to ask you about this Osborne situation and just what you would do if you were them tomorrow. Would you still be going to Seaport? Would you go back to Kappa Kappa or seek somewhere new entirely?
No, of course you're gonna stay at Seaport. They've been winning. Like they're winning, right? It's like Minnie said, the problem's been like the third-party teams that come in when the fight like maybe drags out a bit too long. But absolutely, you stay at Seaport. I think like in that regard, the objective has been completed. I'd be wondering what Skyjump and them do. Do they decide that they actually want to stay? Probably, knowing French teams historically, right? But still, you know, like that's who really needs that question. Do you guys stay after losing so badly today?
Well, consider me coached. And I love being coached by Levin, as you're all witness to on this broadcast. So, in terms of tomorrow, boys, do you think we're going to see some changes at the top of the leaderboard? I don't know if we're able to see the leaderboard again one last time before we actually sign off for the evening, because it would just be really good to just have a quick reminder and also see where our big contenders are, because we didn't mention Vico, Veno, and Flixie. I mean, they had a phenomenal day. They are really only just behind Vaniac, Pixie, and Maris, and given their propensity for getting victory royales, I would not be surprised if they pick up another 2 tomorrow. Mini Minor, do you think they're going to supercharge things even further tomorrow?
Yeah, they definitely can. They can definitely learn from today as well, but as will everyone else. As will everyone else around them. We saw there in that last game, Veno actually going down when he's going for that sort of different position off spawn. So things can definitely be difficult for them when it comes to the off spawn situation. I'm just sort of looking at that sort of maybe top 5, top 6. It's still all to play for. And as you mentioned, Frankie, we don't have that 1.5x points multiplier. So if there's any teams that are in that sort of top 5, any of those guys could definitely win it. And even some players down below, they could definitely make a surge as well. So it's most certainly not over yet.
Levin, is it going to be a big trio? Oh, sorry, I interrupted you.
No.
Go on. You go on.
This is the one. This is the one. This is where you want to be. If you're Vico, Veno, Flixie, you want to be in second place. We've seen in EU in the past the first place curse. You don't want to be the team in first place day one. You know what I mean? Too much pressure there. Vico, Veno, Flixie is sitting in second place. They've looked good today. They've had a couple wins. They're going to take it home tomorrow.
Yeah. They're not runner-up, as Mini Minor put them.
No, well, they're not. And my teams are winning at the moment. Malibu could not quite having the best day. But again, as I mentioned, anything can happen, right? So
really
it's not bad at all, right? But they're just, you know, not necessarily doing what I expect them to do. But, you know, there's a chance tonight to look back at the VODs, look back at what they can do differently, and maybe make some changes going into tomorrow. But there's still so much to play for.
There absolutely is, and we got 6 more games before we find out who is our champion of the Major 1 final. So make sure you come back tomorrow. Don't miss a moment of the action, and stay tuned as well, because the North American competition is coming up. Is Peterbot going to prove himself to be the greatest NA player of all time?
Yes.
Has he already done that? Yes, Levin's like, yes.
Advanced, I already don't need to watch anymore. There you go.
But I think you should, because I think you're going to see a
you
masterclass. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, boys. And not once from for all, because we've got 2 more shows.
It's
one
2
more
o'clock.
show. I've got an outro that I'm not going to mess up tomorrow. But tonight I've very much messed up. So let's sound that horn.
It is indeed 2 o'clock. Alright. Good stuff. Alrighty. It is 2 o'clock, so we're gonna first check this. 54 still. Okay. Let's play this. Actually, I have a better idea. This is what I wanted. Alright.
Free for all. Safety's off.
I fell targeted. I feel targeted. I feel targeted. I feel targeted. I feel completely targeted after that. Where's the same kid? Got him. What just happened? I feel targeted. I feel targeted. I feel targeted. What's happening? Why is it giving me that camera angle when I slide? Excuse me? Why? $210, but 10 minutes. I feel violated.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Hello?
Oh wait. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. I feel targeted there. Missed every shot. It's impossible. Can I pick this up? I can. I can't seem to kill him. This pistol is actually kind of trash. It's not even my fault. I feel very targeted. There we go. Hey, sniper. Used. 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 Give me that. Used. Used. Oh my goodness. No, bro. Excuse me? By who? And why? Got him. 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 I have a shotgun. Easy on you. Got him. Got him. Go. Got him. Got him. Got him. No! Who was it? Give me that kill. Give me that kill. Oh yeah. Come here. Man! Who just sniped me out of the sky? Who did that? Get out of here. Get out of here. Run! Alright, I'm gonna go. It's 2:19. Live event! Live event. It's happening in 10 minutes. Please work. Yes, it works. Okay, cool. Live event is happening in around 10 minutes. So if y'all want to join up, I'll put the map code on screen here. That's the code. If y'all want to join up. Actually, nobody's here. Live event! This is gonna be a video. The live event is happening! Nine minutes! Hey, no last name. No last name. We got 9 minutes. Let's see it. What does he have to say? My chaos magic is powered by conflict. Would you like to enter combat mode? What? Let me know if you change your mind. What? Hold up. There's no loot here or anything. Wait, what happens if I fight him? Oh! Who am I supposed to fight? Who am I fighting? It's infinite charge. It's infinitely used. Hold up. Who am I fighting? Oh wait, no, it's going down now. Oh wait, it stops here. I can't get out of this area. I just can't get out of this area. Is this infinite? It is not. Okay. Who am I fighting? We got 7 minutes. Are you ready in you're ready all You're already bro. You're already in combat mode. Go on and fight. Fight who? Who am I supposed to fight? What is happening? Oh! What's happening? I can't see my loot anymore. I can't see my loot anymore. Four minutes remaining. 41 in. Oh my goodness. Mini event. What's happening? We got a storm coming in. I think I gotta re-queue. I'm gonna go ahead and re-queue. I'm gonna re-queue. I'm gonna re-queue before it ends. I'm gonna re-queue. I'm re-queuing. Come on, get me in there. I gotta get my loot and stuff. Re-queuing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get me in there. Get me in there. I need to get in there. Oh, it's so far away. We're gonna go anyway. Okay. We're going. We're going in. Two minutes. Oh my goodness, my heart. My heart is beating. What's happening? Are you cute? Okay, got the stuff. $57, $56, $55, $54, $53, $52, $51, $50, 50 seconds remaining. $50 seconds. 40 seconds. $30 seconds. Who are we about to fight? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What happened? Wait, I'm so confused. We're seeing it right now. No, why did I get a video? Why can't I move? What's going on? Oh! I can't do anything. Can anybody else do anything? I can't do anything. Oh, he got the same thing I did. Okay. Just making sure I did gate glitch. Okay. What's going on? It just kicked me out. Bro. Seriously? Are you kidding me?
I'm watching Nick do it.
I'm gonna, yeah. I'm gonna watch Nick. Bro, what kind of glitch is that?
No! 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 Get him! Get him! He just cut off his arm. He did it. Wait, something tells me Daigo isn't good though. Something tells me he's gonna do something bad here. Oh my god! It's just like a black hole!
What's happening?
A-team hold! A-team hold! Hold fire, A-team, get in position! What just happened? Whoa! Whoa! Wait, what happened to combat mode though? I thought we were getting involved. Oh my gosh. Midas. It's Midas, guys. Midas got unleashed? We gotta talk to him. Whoa! Wait. Patch up. Daigo, he saved me from the spirit realm, but how? So Jade is back, but where's Daigo? I don't have any gold because it's a custom. Spirit realm, I can barely remember time there. Spirit realm was dark or evil, but there was a dark presence there. It knew me, my family, and it wants us, all of us, but especially Daigo. It has the shard. We can't let it take the island.
The storyline is crazy.
What Kendo never understood is Daigo's more complicated than just a frustrated genius. PH speech 2, which now means protecting us from the demons in the spirit realm. Ask about Kendo. I believe that Kendo could be a hero if the circumstances were right, but he's untaught, stuck chasing stories of great warriors instead of learning to be one. His view of the world is black and white, good and bad. I wish things were that simple. Hope Kendo can find his destiny before it finds him. The gold. I'm not sure what the gold means, but I do. It's Midas. It will bring greed, fighting, and mayhem. That's the new season, guys. I can still feel my connection to the sprites, to the island. Gold is spawning? Wait, guys. Guys, clear away, clear away. Back up, back up, back up. Is gold spawning? Clear away, clear away. Simon says freeze. Midas. He's turning the whole island gold.
There's no way. There's no way the whole island is gonna be gold.
Simon says freeze. Simon says crouch. Simon says everybody run for the portal. So it turned gold. I wonder what the other ones look like. It kind of looks like the Chrome season. You're right. Wait, gold is coming out. Is gold being ejected or what? Gold is spawning? Wow, yeah, gold is spawning. Okay, guys, let's check out the other portals. Go, 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 go. Hop in a car. Wait, we can't drive it in here. They're like dead. If they're inside the area, they're dead. Okay. We gotta check out the other portals, I guess. Okay. Okay. Let's check out the other portals. Let's see. Should we load back in too? Back drivers look so good. I know. Whoa, bro. Wait, that looks insane. So this is gonna be a gold. Oh yeah, here. Can I drive that? Can I drive that, please? Thank you. Okay. Well, thanks. Bro did not want to give up his car. Okay. I'm gonna do. I want to load back in and see what the other portals are looking like. I almost didn't want to like turn and see, but I think he was using all the portals. He was trying to activate them all. Requeue, guys. Same key. Let's investigate.
All right. We saw the thing, and it looks like the entire thing is gonna turn. The entire map is gonna turn gold from what we saw there.
Let's check out the other portals. Go, 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 go. Hop in a car. Wait, we can't drive it in here. They're like dead.
Okay, I'm gonna go check it out myself. Hey, while you're here, chat, make sure to subscribe.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing TG did, and I'm gonna go ahead and go check it out myself. So, we got a gold map, technically. We're gonna go into a solo match and re-queue here. We're gonna see what's up with the map. We're gonna check out the portals, see what's up. Yeah. Okay. Where's the place at? There it is. It's there. Okay, we're gonna go and check it out to see what's going on with that. And then, after we're done here, we're gonna look at leaks. I really wish I got this job spot before, but I didn't. So here is the map. I'm gonna go and turn on all. I'm gonna turn on max graphics here. There we go. Max graphics. So we got her. Daigo. He saved me from the spirit realm, but how? I'll tell you what I can. I believe that Kendo could be a hero if the circumstances are right. But he is untaught, stuck chasing stories of great warriors instead of learning to be one. Get out of my face, Storm Shrinks. His view of the world is black and white. Bro. I missed it. I hope I can find this. Can I, like... His view of the world is black and white, good and bad. I wish things were that simple. Okay. Okay, good to know. So gold is spawning. We're gonna pick up as much of the gold as we possibly can here. So that's completely gold. I'm gonna go and see what's up with the other. What happens if I shoot at it? Oh shoot! I can kill the NPC. Oh shoot! I can. I killed Jade. Interesting. Alright. Wait, is that gold now? Wait, hold up. Is random stuff gold now? I want to look at the stuff. Get some mats. Okay. Is this where a portal is? I think so, right? Okay, these are... Yeah, I think these are gold, I think. I can't really tell. We're gonna go and see what we can get here. Oh, I got it. I got a void mask. Perfect. Is there a portal in here, or am I crazy? I'm crazy. Okay. Take this and go. Where's the other map? Where? That's not the right button. Okay. There is a portal over here, right? I think so. I'm gonna go and go over there. We're gonna get in this truck. Well, actually. I think there is a teleport thingamajig over here, if I'm not mistaken. There is. Okay. So this has nothing on it, but it is gold. It is indeed gold. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that every day it gets more gold until the next season. Alright, well, that was that. Alright, cool. Alright. I said alright like 15 times. So today we're going to be doing the live event for Fortnite. It got a little buggy, so I had to watch somebody else do it. But, yeah. This is what we're going to be doing. Today we're going to be looking at the live event for Fortnite. It got buggy, so I had to watch another streamer do it. The live event is crazy. There is a whole bunch of other stuff that happens, but before we get into that, make sure to hit the subscribe button and post notifications to never miss another video. And let's get into it. There we go. Alright. I gotta send that to myself. There we go. Alright. Do I play... Ooh, 1.3 million people playing Battle Royale. That's wild. There's 1.3 million people playing Battle Royale. That's actually crazy. That is actually wild. 1.3 million people playing Fortnite chapter 6. Let's see what typical gamers is doing. See if we're doing the same thing or not.
Okay, let me go check one of these portals.
It's just gold on other items. You're not gonna see much.
Is there any map changes, chat, that anybody noticed so far? I mean, does this one always have the gold on it or no?
Okay. I'm gonna look at leaks. Chapter 6 season. I don't want Reddit. Live event is over and Warriors Rush is now full of gold. Okay. Full gameplay of the season 2 live event. Fortnite just reached 3 million current players ahead of today's live event. That is wild. So these are the skins. These are the skins for, these are the Battle Pass skins for Season 2 of Chapter 6. We got some random person with a traffic cone as a hat. We got Sub-Zero. And this is what looks like probably gonna be maybe the first skin. And then we got a little bit older version of Minus. And we got like a ninja type skin here. We got a pickle. That's looks like a thief. And then we have a ripoff Batwoman. And then we have a wolf. That's probably gonna be the 100th skin, so. What's up, Kuka? Yes. Yo, good afternoon, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. Iron Man skin already came out. If you missed it, these are the skins. We got like a traffic cone type skin here. Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat collab probably. And then we got what looks like a first skin of the Battle Pass. And we got older version of Midas. And keep in mind, these are the Season 2 Battle Pass skins. We have like a ninja type style. We have a pickle that's just like a criminal. And then we have a rip-off Batgirl. And we have a wolf as a king, I guess. So, there is that. Fortnite chapter 6 season 2 skin leaks. But I like your hat, it looks cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll probably wear this hat all the time. Okay, so it looks like the Lego skin and everything has not been leaked yet. But I assume they're gonna be cool. So, yeah. What are we playing? What are we playing, chat? Do we play a game of Battle Royale to see what it looks like? Or what? Because after I'm done with this stream, I gotta upload the video. It's gonna take me a long time, though. Or I could just play COD. Oh shoot. Y'all couldn't see nothing. My fault. My fault. Hold up. Hold up. You should have told me that you couldn't see anything. Well, look at Twitch again. Not Twitch. Twitter. These are the skins that I was talking about here. We have like a traffic cone skin, Sub-Zero. I don't really know what to say about this one. From here, it looks like she's part of the what is it called? I forgot what it's called. Dang it! Like a adult version of Midas. Ninja skin. Yeah. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, post notifications to not miss a video. And I will probably do a customs stream tomorrow. So, stay tuned.